and that's where we're going to be working today. Obviously, I'm bringing my little saw. If you're new to the project, a big warm welcome. If you're a tough old root, then welcome back. Yardcare, maker of Yardcare products, sent us a 6-inch electric chainsaw to try on the Steep in the Woods mountain. And in today's video, we're doing just that, putting it to the test. When you open up your saw, you're obviously going to have the manual and some tools. You're going to have the saw itself, the battery, the charger, and the chain. All you need to do is install your chain, charge your battery, and put a little bit of bar oil in it, and you're ready to start cutting. This is a self-actuated oiler, which means you need to remember to press in this primer bulb to keep the chain oiled. I've had several old gas-powered saws that have the same system. So be sure, before every cut, to press that in once. We're hiking up to do a little bit of work on the logging road. As you can see, we're passing our spring. If you want to install one of these systems on your own property, go to steepinthewoods.com. We sell the entire kit. As you can tell, I've already cleared out all of this road, and we're actually going up on the second level where the road switches back. And that's where we're going to be working today. Obviously, I'm bringing my little saw. The ability to pack this, to carry it up one-handed, and how lightweight it is a huge factor. If you have to go somewhere on foot like this to even start your work, and you have to pack your tools with you. Hello, machine. A job well done. As you can see, the logging road's here. Most of the work is done, but there are a lot of trees in our way. That's where the mini saw has came in really handy. I'm going to cut this as close to the base as possible. That way we have the option to use this tree for some kind of construction later. I would really like to build one of those Neolithic homes, but we shall see. You really can't put a tree back together if you cut it up for firewood, but you can always cut it up for firewood later. Now, I've got to decide where to cut this. Obviously, the larger half will be for some kind of construction, in theory, and the thinner half will be chipped up for our no-till garden. We have a really good wood chipper. It's an old Kent. Amazing. It'll chip some pretty big pieces. So it's just finding that sweet middle between what can the chipper chip up and what could actually be used for construction. I'm thinking right here. Remember, waste not, want not. Hell, man, looking at this where I dug up this tree with that little grub hoe, I could almost dang fix this logging road with hand tools. I mean, the machine's nice, but the hand tools work too. This is actually the second time I've torture tested this little saw. The first time we lost the footage. But I will tell you, for me, as a consumer, my main concern was the battery life. And now on that first trip, the battery outlasted me. I was done. I wanted to pack up and go home before the battery died. It occurred to me, just handling and holding and using this, that it would be really easy to duct tape to a stick and use as a pole saw. However, you don't have to go that super dramatic route by that level of DIY. They do sell pole saw models. However, you can duct tape it to a stick. As you can probably tell, it's getting to be evening time now. And also for about the next 75 feet, we have a lot of large down trees that we're gonna have to use a legitimate saw for. But I can tell you hands down that that little saw has done pretty good. By all means, it'll prune your roses. It'll do your dwarf fruit trees at no issue because it can handle what we've thrown at it here. Nope. I got the first bit though. Yeah, take that, you marshmallow log. And this is how far we got on a single battery with this saw. I mean, it's not the strongest saw, but it's probably the lightest. I would say hands down, this is the easiest saw to carry in your pocket, which came in useful for us since we had to hike up to actually get to the place where we wanted to conduct this work. And it did all of this on a single battery, which is impressive. Now, granted, it's not a powerhouse, but it'll absolutely do those small tasks that you need around your house or around your mountain. All we lack now is taking the pieces of wood we're going to chip up for our garden down to the house, and we can call it a day. It's going to take a whole lot of those to cover our garden in 6 inches of mulch, you know, to do the traditional no-till gardening. I think if we keep plugging away at this logging road, though, we'll have it down. And there you have it. That is the 6-inch electric chainsaw from Yardcare. I can tell you, truthfully, it gets 2 thumbs up from me. It absolutely did everything that I asked it to do. The battery lasted longer than I did on that particular day of working. If you'd like to buy one, there'll be a link below. And as always, if you liked what you saw, hit that button. If you're new to the project, hit that other button. Help support the project. There are links below. Until next time, deep in the woods.